Yo, great Friday, 25th day of February. We're alive. Things are wild around the world. Things are wild around the world. During times like these, it's best to not indulge in the negativity. Pray for the best. Embrace gratitude for the good that you are able to enjoy. And do the best that you can with what you have. Avoid sharing negative energies. Avoid sharing fears and doubts, hatred, discontent. Not saying be unrealistic, just don't invite any destructive energies into your environment when you can control, your mind, your attitude. And how that influences others in your circle, right? In times like this where we want to produce in life and amplify its positive energy, its optimism, its idealistic, just views that are in alignment with what we want to see rather than what is out of our control and is going on. This is why mindfulness of self is key. Knowledge of self is power, because knowledge of self is understanding, it's comprehension, it is wisdom. And what knowledge you have of yourself, you can put into use. And so you have power over your life and over the things that you allow to affect your life, and how that effect on yours is also, reflected in your sphere, upon your sphere of influence. Can you function coherently, indifferent to the wrong around you, and be that energy of positive influence, that is able to wisely guide and direct others around you. 5 years I made a choice. 5 years ago I made a choice to stop, indulging in negative news and in politics, just in general. I moved away from all of those things that just, took power away from me and gave it to things that were not within my control. And when I did that, things became more peaceful, because the truth is that one individual is too small to change the world without first changing himself. It's not that it is impossible, but it is impossible to do something outside of yourself that you have not yet done within yourself, right? You cannot try to bring solutions to the war outside if no remedy has been brought to the war within, to the war inside. We must win the battle within our mind so that we can win the war for our soul, and we can bring peace upon ourselves, within ourselves, so that we can also reflect that inner peace out into the world, so that in the midst of havoc, of uncertainty, of fears and disorder, we are like, the calm, ever-present essence of life in the havoc and disorder of destruction and death. It's like we're just, like the eye in the storm. But it all starts from within ourselves. Having a sense of gratitude and appreciation for what is within our power to influence, which is our mind, our will, our emotions. These are the only things that we can control: our mind, our will, and our emotions. What we think, what we feel, and what we allow ourselves to do. The only thing that we have control over at every moment of time, always, even when we don't have control over our bodies, right? We do have a lot to say over what goes on, within our soul. That's it. Do the best that you can, wherever you are, with whatever you have. Even if you don't feel like it, do what you can. Get what you can get done. And then anything else, be satisfied with the fact that you tried, that you did something, and that you did not fall away from consistency because it was easier to be inconsistent and to just do the easier thing, which is doing what you feel like doing rather than what you had to do. Do the readings, the meditations, the writings, the physical exertions. Keep to your commitments, to your promises. Be a voice of positivity. A presence of peace where consciousness can, just flow through and have a medium through which to express itself through for the rest of, everyone else that has to hear it, or everything else that has to experience your consciousness, your energy, your beingness. And be okay with not being able to change everything. Be okay with, at this moment in time, simply being able to change yourself. And in due time, the level of impact that you can have on yourself over time will also be the level of impact that you'll be able to have on others. It all starts with us. One love.